What's up, everyone? I wanted to speak about my experience going to the club, and I wanted to start off by saying I do not recommend it. I did not like it that much. I think it's for degenerates and yeah, people who lack purpose in life, lack common respect, common sense, common fucking intelligence. It was a fucking degeneracy party. I were well, I'm also a little fucking retarded, but forgive me for that. But my first time going to a party was like 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, and it was like a party for only high schoolers or third year high schoolers. Uh, so we came there after drinking some beers before. Uh, it was fun drinking with my friends, though. I am very grateful for having my friends. I really do like them. And we got into the bar or club, and the music was very loud. I should have probably brought my earplugs, but I didn't want to look like a autistic kid. Probably already do because my resting face. It's kind of got this autistic energy to it, or like especially when I'm drunk or tired, I usually do the ND stare, or how the fuck you call it. It's like, you know how it is. You just look fucking weird. You look mad, and but forget about that. But like when we after entering the club, we sat down. I was starting to sober up, so I ordered a drink, and uh, I don't remember if I said this, but I do not recommend going to clubs because that shit's, like I said, degenerate, only for degenerates, and it's disgusting. And I only did it because I wanted to try. And if you do go, do not buy anything from the fucking bar. Drink everything before before you go there. That cost like one drink, like a glass, not even half filled glass with energy drink and vodka, cost like $15 or something. It was really fucking expensive. And then I bought a beer later because I was starting to sober up again, and that cost $8. Okay, I'm a little Jew now, but very expensive. For reference, normal beer costs like 1.5, $2. So the price was very bad. And after buying that and drinking that, we went out and danced. I don't know how to dance. I don't like dancing for the most part. Or it kind of was fun when others were doing it because you felt like you didn't feel weird when you were doing it, even if you did a weird dance. Nobody could dance. You just hopped around like an idiot. But it was kind of fun. It's like it has that childish nostalgia kind of. You get to act like a child again, and that's probably why a lot of people go there because they are, you know, hindered in their development and still want to act like a child. So going to a club where you can act drunk is the perfect place. And I don't know if you noticed, probably not because I mean it's on video, but I have a very big problem with keeping eye contact with people because I see it as disrespectful and like scary. I don't know. Like if I meet a person, I don't want to look them in the eyes because for me, if someone did that to me, I would wonder like, do they want something from me or something? So I just looked down on the floor like a lot of the time or looked at people's backs. I didn't like to look at people's faces, but I don't know if it's because I'm fucking autistic or retarded. I'm not diagnosed or anything, but I always like to, be aware of my surroundings. So I looked around all the time. Looked at the people, looked at the clothing. It's typical horror shit. Everybody looked the same, spoke the same, acted the same, like nothing nuanced. Or there were some guys, these jester maxers. Holy, they're jester maxing to the fullest. Some of them stood out because they wanted to look, extra goofy and stuff. And I don't know. It's pathetic in my eyes. Uh, but yeah, I didn't like him because why do you have to be so performative for these foids who don't even like you? They look at you like you're a joke. And now we're gonna go into the part a lot of you probably is the most excited for, and that is where the part where I talk to some girls, or at least try to. That is the that is the whole point with going to parties, in my opinion, or clubs. So after My friends left. They were gonna get some or wait in a line with some other friends. I had to, sit at a table alone and, watch it or something. And then some girls came sat beside me, like there were two tables. And I was like, I don't have anything better to do, so I started talking to one of them. And the music was really loud, so I had to scream. And a lot of you probably think I'm trying to make my voice sound like deeper or something fucking ass shit, but it's just because I've been screaming for the last fucking 2 days. So, like, I was scream. You had to scream on the top of your fucking lungs for people to hear you. So I started talking with her or screaming at her. She screamed at me, and I barely heard her. It was quite funny, but yeah, she was. She was. I don't know if it's the alcohol or anything, or just me being biased. It's a lot of, factors affecting this. But I would rate her LTB. Like, she was not pretty or anything. I just wanted someone to talk to. Maybe she was average, I would say. Maybe like she will wear heavy makeup. She weren't like super ugly, but she had a weird nose and like puffy cheeks. But I guess that's what puffy cheeks is, like something a lot of young girls like. Um, she was. I started talking to her because she looked kind of Asian, and you know, if you know a little about my old content, I prefer not to race mix because I don't like it. I prefer my own race. So I I started talking to her, and then I found out she was mixed, and I do not like that at all. So I just wanted to, how do you say it? Entertain this conversation to see how fucked she is, because I know she's fucked. So I asked, like, ironically, or in she probably thought it was a serious question, but I asked her, like, uh, so your father's white, and she said, of course, like, she knows it. She and I just thought to myself, she probably knows she's born out of a fetish. She was born out of a fucking white man who found an Asian woman who was vulnerable, and he just took it. She probably fucking knows that. And I don't know how, but she was like five different ethnicities. She was Filipino, she was Polish, she was Swedish, she was, I don't know, she was some kind of Asian too. But it was very fucking weird. And then I stopped talking to her after my friends came, because I was like, this conversation ain't going anywhere. And it's like, I hate small talk. It's like, especially when it gets repetitive, because it's the same shit. It's, oh, where did you go to school? Shit do you study? Like, I don't give a shit. I just want to learn about you as a person, like, or like something funny about you, not fucking when you go to school, or I don't know. And nothing happened after that. But like, one thing, her friends, they were like giggling, and when I was talking to her, they were looking at me. But it's the one thing with Foyts, they always have that look in their eyes when they look at me. It's always a look of disgust, a look of inferiority, and I hate it. I hate them for it. I don't know why they give it to me. I don't know why they look down on me, besides me being like literally shorter than them sometimes, but like even short girls look down on me. They always got this glimpse of disgust, this glimpse of like a a parent looking down on a child that they think is pathetic. They look at me like a whimpering dog that's like broken or something. They look at me like an object, like a disease. I will never understand it, because I don't know if I'm just, out of my mind right now, but because I got 4 hours of sleep. But I personally, right now, I think I'm looking really good. Probably between high MTN to HTN. I love to say I'm a HTN, but probably I am not. But am I ugly? That is the question. Am I not attractive? Am I ugly? Is my face not good? Why do they always treat me this way? But after, talking to her, I went back to talk to my friends, and then we went out to dance, and we danced, and that was pretty fun. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's like, it's not all that shitty, It's not that I'm a freaking social recluse that doesn't like to hang out with his friends or anything, but like, it was fun. Don't get me wrong, but hopping around in a circle for hours on end, that it gets to a point. Like, after the first hours, well, I was like, okay, what the fuck am I doing? And of course I tried to dance with some girls, but I'm so fucking shy, or I wouldn't actually say I'm shy. It's like I'm just scared. If I, I'm too aggressive, she's going to like scream or like report me. Like, I'm very scared of that. And I am also very scared of, getting rejected. Like, not the rejection, like, no, sorry, I don't want to dance. Because I always ask them, do you want to dance? And they said, oh, no, sorry, or like, oh, I'm sick right now, or something bullshit like that. I just know they don't want to dance with me. That's a kind rejection, but when it's like, it's already, we're getting to the main point now, like, of the story, why I'm making this video. After, dancing for fucking hours on end, like, looking for girls, like, trying to, get close to them, vibe with them. I managed to vibe with some girls, I don't know. I didn't find, I was just going, my friend told me, let's go to the other side to see if there's any girl there. And I was like, okay. And I went in front of him, and when I went through the crowd, I accidentally got eye contact with one girl. She was quite short, probably 155 centimeters tall, like 5'1", blonde, like orange skin, or white skin, fucking, it's so heavy makeup and shit. She was blue-eyed, average fucking Swedish whore teenager. And I didn't even smile at her. I didn't make any gestures. I just looked at her like this. Probably the ND stare, maybe. I don't know. She just reacted with such disgust. She looked at me, gave me the most disgusting fucking face I've ever seen, and then made a 180 turn to like a guy friend of hers and like embraced him and like tried to get away from me. I didn't do anything. I didn't look at her with lust. I didn't scream at her. I didn't wear anything weird. It's like I wore a shirt, like a rich man shirt or something. Like, what did I do to deserve that? They are evil. They love to shit on you just because you don't fit into their standards. And yeah, that was very painful. Or I don't know, I wouldn't say painful, it's just like, after it happened, you just feel heavy. You just feel demotivated. You just feel so fucking shit. You don't even feel sad or maybe angry. You just feel heavy, like tired. And I don't remember any more girls. I just remember I like talked to some other girls, like 1, 2, 3, and it was very short conversations. And I asked them to dance, and they all said no. And like, the most happy I was when I was before the club, when I was at my friends and drank. After leaving the club, or actually no, the most fun I had was, no, that was not that day, no, but it was the one day we went home to my friend and we just talked for hours. Like, there was me and 2 others, and we talked about, deep shit like life and all that, and that was really fucking fun and interesting. But the club, I don't like it. And then we have yesterday, or theoretically speaking today, since I was clubbing until like 12, or I mean 2, like, I don't know how to say it, 2 a.m. I think. Here in Europe we use the 24, and then it's 02 then. So we went to my friend who owns like a bar or something, or his parents does, and we went there to drink, before the club. And like, this was better than the last time because it was very badly planned the first time I went clubbing. Like, that's why I had to wait on the table because my friends were late and all that. And I wasn't super drunk because I didn't get a lot of alcohol in my system because I bought a wrong beer. The stores were closed and all that. It was super shit planned. But this time it was a lot better planned. So we got to his friend, and I thought it was just gonna be us 4, like me, my other friend, and this guy who owned the bar. But no, we were like 7 people, and holy shit, like I just felt my neurodivergent motherfucking shit come out. Like, Okay, I'm just abusing that word. I don't even know if I'm fucking neurodivergent, but like I just felt like, oh my goodness, there's too many people here, bro, too many people. But I sat down at another table. They sat in a corner, everyone, and we sat at another table because we didn't fit. And I've experienced this before, so I thought like they're closing us out, like those fucking bastards. But praise them, they like brought us in. They came to us and talked to us, and they were very nice. There was this one guy, an Arabic guy, and I don't like Arabs. I fucking hate them. But this guy, I liked him. He was nice, even though he spoke like a retard. He was very nice, and I liked him. So we started talking. Like it wasn't. At first, it was the fucking oh my god, what school do you go to, blah blah blah, retarded shit. But then it came to like jokes and all that, and that was a lot more funny. And this time we had more alcohol. I became more drunk. Everyone was drunk. Everyone was dancing. Everyone was laughing. And there was one girl there who I did not like because like one girl and seven guys. It's like that one girl. She's like probably a pick me or something. But I never interacted with her. I never spoke to her because I didn't want to speak with her. But like that was very 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 fun. Everyone was having fun. We were dancing together. I almost said, how the hell did I say the N-word? I gotta edit that out. And it was super fun. I loved it. I would recommend it. Hanging out with friends in larger numbers, like 7, 6. No. But then later on the night, we went to the club, and a lot of people, like our people were drunk as shit. And after getting into the club, like exactly 5 minutes after getting in, I and another friend took a piss. And then we went out and we heard that one of our friends got kicked out because he was too drunk. And that guy, I was supposed to sleep like at his house. I was gonna say I was gonna sleep with him, but that sounds retarded. So I was thinking like, okay, he'll probably figure it out, like probably stay awake or like leave my shit outside so I can sleep with another friend, or like he could wake up when I came. But that fucked, and I had to find another sleeping place. Thankfully my friend offered a place to sleep, but I lost 2 hours of sleep, so instead of 6 hours of sleep I got 4, because I had to get my stuff, because I had some stuff at that one friend who got kicked out. Okay, I'm going off topic, but we went into this bar. I'm gonna speak like it was today because if I feel more comfortable with that. We went into a bar or club, and this music was not as loud as the last one, so I thank for that. My ears are not ringing. And we went in, and I was a little drunk, so probably better at speaking with people maybe. And this night was probably both better and worse than the first night, because give me a minute. Because now when you had your first time, you kind of knew like a little more what to do. So me and my friends, we just went straight on to dancing, and I feel like a jester when I'm dancing a little. Like I'm trying to perform for women so they like me, but it really gets brutal in my opinion, because I am dancing, I'm looking for girls, and every time I see a girl look at me, every fucking single time, they either have this disgust in their eyes, like I said before, or they just look at me, see me, and then they like try to get away from me. Like I remember one time in the end, I'll get to that. I actually, good news, I got a dance with a girl. It was an Asian girl. She was quite pretty. In my opinion, she was high HTB, like I liked her. She was pretty. She had a square face, good jawline, cute, and she was an incredible dancer. Like I saw her from afar, and she could move her hips. Like what the hell? She was like a snake. Like holy shit, man. And so I went up to her and asked her, do you want to dance? And she said, Sure, I think she was super drunk, so, probably didn't see me as I am, maybe, I don't know. So we started dancing and it was very fun, but I think I committed some major errors. I didn't, unleash it. I didn't unleash my full potential. I was pretty stale when I danced. I, danced with her, but I could, have done something more fun, like going, like squatting all the way down and, matching her energy, better, like crazy energy. But I didn't want to, risk, like pulling in her too hard or. And I had my hands on her hips, almost on her ass, but I didn't want to go down or I didn't want to go up because I was scared if I did, she was gonna push me off and, get mad at me or something. So I, I, yeah, after dancing, like, it was very fun when it lasted and she was very soft. But I don't know why I let go of her. And another major issue I did was, I was so happy when I started dancing with her. I made, faces to my friends like, I got her. And she probably saw that and thought like, ooh, this guy probably only wants to use me to, show off to his friends or something. But then I spent the rest of the night like trying to find her and wanting to dance with her again because she was an incredible dancer. Like, she almost shook her fucking ass on my dick. Like, holy shit, bro. Like, when she turned around and danced, I had my hands on her hips and she did like that booty jiggle for some centimeters from my dick, and I was like, holy goddamn shit, she is incredible hot. She got the fucking moves, and I wanted to, dance with her again. I wanted maybe she could be my, club date or something. I don't know. And yeah, I know, before you say anything, clubs are nothing of a good place to find good women. Never go to a club for women. Never. And so I try to find her. I see her a couple times, but I think I got scared off because her friends gave me, like, holy fucking shit. They gave me the disgusting stare. Like, one of her, like, LTB friends, fucking Jewish ass nose, she gave me the worst fucking side eye I have ever seen. Like, holy fuck, bro. She, like, hated me or something. And then she, like, pulled her other friend in front of the Asian one so I couldn't dance with her. And I was like, okay, we better find another one. But, like, I wanted to, like, I just wanted to dance with her. So when other girls came, like, close, I didn't want to ask them because I was scared and of rejection. And, I don't want to date white girls and I don't want to dance with them because I feel like they're a little too weird for me. And then I found some Asian, or one Asian girl later on that night, and I asked her, do you want to dance? Like, her and for her friend group, there was like one other girl I thought was cute, so I said, do any of you want to dance? Or something like that. And those fucking idiots, those fucking foids, they said they were married and showed like a ring. But the problem is, one of them showed a ring on their fucking long finger. Like, I was like, okay, like, come on now, what are you doing in a club? Even if, let's say you are married, they probably wouldn't. But if you are married, what the fuck are you doing at a club? Get the fuck out of there, you goddamn heathens. Like, disgusting behavior. If anybody tries to defend that, that's fucking disgusting. Let them fucking live their lives, let them fucking party if they want to. They can do that at fucking home. They have speakers probably. Oh my fucking god, what the hell are they doing? But, like, the worst part of this fucking story, I am tired as fucking shit. And what do I fucking see in the distance? I see my fucking, I can't say I see this fucking Asian girl dancing and rubbing on a fucking white dude. Son of a fucking whore. What the fuck are you doing? But, I wasn't a peaceful person in the past. I was impulsive. Now even when I was drunk, I've learned to control my emotions a lot better, so I just let it go. Nothing can be done. She had no obligation to me. You get what I mean. But it fucking hurt. This time it hurt. And it was heavy. it hurt and it was heavy, and I became really fucking angry. But I suppressed it. I was like, let's not destroy our night because of this. But then, when I was on the railings, I was tired as shit. I did not feel good. I fucking hated the atmosphere. I didn't talk about this enough, but like the degeneracy in my first club, or first time going to the club, they were fucking homosexuals fucking making out. They were girls and girls making out, boys and boys. There were girls and boys making out. It was fucking disgusting. And it was like people who barely knew each other. Holy fuck. You're all disgusting. And like, she did that. She was making out with this white dude. I saw that. And I was like, I really, really, really want to punish them. But that is not okay according to the law, so I cannot do that. But like, even if, like I said, she's not my girl, but the betrayal I felt was immense. And like later, like before in that night, she saw me trying to approach her again. Like this was before she was with the white dude, and she literally panicked, like brought her friend in front of me. Like I was a bit away, so I just took the hint and just walked away. Why are voice like this? You give me false hope. You act like you're nice. Like I actually thought like maybe voids aren't so bad. Maybe they're just, I don't know, misunderstood or something. But they are evil. They test you. They want to just push you down. They want to cock you. They are disgusting creatures, and I hate them for it. I believe that was all I wanted to say. I'm still thinking about it though. Am I ugly? Why do I always get treated this badly by girls? Like, what have I done wrong? Tell me, am I ugly? Am I unattractive? Am I disgusting? Are my clothes bad? Like, what? Why do they feel the need to, like, treat me like I'm a lesser human being? That's the thing with look maxing. Like, I had this discussion with someone before. A lot of male look maxers, like myself, I look max because I want to be treated with basic human respect. I want women to, talk to me like I'm a human with, respect, without that look in their eyes, without the thought that like I'm lesser, I'm worth less. Like, can they have any kindness towards me? Is that not something they like kind of owe me? I'm kind to them. And then we have those fucking motherfuckers saying you are not owed anything in life. You're not entitled to anything. Shut the fuck up. I fucking am. We live in a society, We don't live in the fucking Stone Age. We are owed life, and we are owed fucking simple human respect. And if we, like, what stops me then from committing crimes? The law. We have built systems so people will be treated equally because they are entitled to that. You are entitled to freedom. You're entitled to your right to life. You're entitled so that no one fucking steals your shit. Like, you are entitled to shit in life. I don't know why people say you are not. So yes, I'm fucking entitled to fucking love. I am entitled to being treated with fucking basic human respect. I want to find love. That is my life's purpose. I want to start a family, have kids. That is my life's purpose. But I can't do it with the modern voids. Like, they hate me for some reason. And then we have those fucking idiots. Those absolute shitheads. If you behave like this, of course women ain't gonna love you. Do you think I behave like this in front of fucking girls? Do you think I talk, say void? Do you think that, you fucking retard? You think I am mean to them? You think I don't try? I try my hardest. I try to be nice. I try to be fucking calm. I tried every fucking personality there is. I've tried being like a little, mean by teasing them. But like, It never works. Nothing works. Why am I treated like lesser? Why? Why is that also right? Why are there so many people defending that? I don't treat people who are less attractive than me, who are shorter than me, who are taller than me. I don't treat anyone like lesser, even though like I might not like something about them. Like, let's say they are very ugly. I don't like ugly people, you know. I don't like them because I don't like ugly things. But I still treat them with fucking respect, and I can still like them. Like, it gets confusing, but it's like you don't like you don't like predators, like not human predators, like pedophiles. I'm talking about you don't like animals like a tiger because they eat and harm other animals. But you can still befriend a tiger, and you don't have to kill a tiger just because, you know. I don't know. It's a bad comparison, but what I'm trying to say is, what is it I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to say is like, even if you don't like someone being short, like me, at least treat them nicely. And if you like their personality, like this is a blue pill things to say, but personality is what matters. But the black pill is also real, because people do not care about that unless you have, you know, the basic standard that is looks. This is gonna be a weird ending to the video, but I have another story about me going to a kind of party. It's more like a music concert, kind of, where I also talked to girls, and it went a lot better, I think. And I'm gonna make a video about that because I enjoy talking like this. It really, you know, helps me get out my emotions and stuff. Shut on, my bros. All love to you, and you deserve love. We all do. It's just that the world is unfair, and we just have to accept that. But we also can accept that the truth is that they are evil. They do not deserve what they have. We deserve more, but to have that we have to better ourselves, or we have to change them. But how, I do not know. I just know the world is unfair, and we all need more love.